If you believe love can change the world and make incredible things happen, you'll love the stories of these couples. After years of living in morbidly obese bodies, these individuals decided to shed hundreds of pounds. By working out and eating healthy together, they managed to get a second chance at life. When you look at the before and after photos, you won't recognize them in their new skin. Few people even went a step further, shedding the pounds while packing on a six-pack. Recreating their wedding day. It's easy to fall into a pattern that leaves you overweight and feeling the effects of an unhealthy lifestyle on a daily basis. This couple decided to work together on their weight loss journey. They shed so many pounds that a recreation of their wedding day required completely new clothing. Now, they have the opportunity to spend the rest of their lives together without the burden of diabetes, heart attacks, and other high-risk factors morbidly obese people experience. As an added bonus, they look absolutely amazing together after losing more than 100 pounds by working out together and eating healthy. This couple is unrecognizable. It's amazing how losing hundreds of pounds made this couple look healthier and younger. In their first photo, the young man couldn't even get his arm around his significant other. After losing over 100 pounds each, they not only look fabulous but can engage in a proper embrace. Obesity definitely has a negative effect on how old we look and how we go about our daily activities. Here's to hoping this couple's encouragement for each other leads to a happy and long life together. Would you recognize them from their before and after picture, or is the transformation too dramatic? From morbidly obese to Superman, we find it fitting that the man in this photo is wearing a Superman hoodie in his after photo. It really did take a Superman-type effort to go from his previous weight over to his new self. His partner also lost an amazing amount of weight on their journey together. Make no doubt about it, couples that lose weight like this together put in a lot of work. Entire diets need to be changed, workout schedules need to be set, and a general mindset needs to be kept in the back of their mind. Couples who encourage each other succeed together. This couple lost an entire person. This couple married when they were morbidly obese and then decided to make a change for the better. They started dieting and working out, and the pounds started to fall off. To celebrate their ability to work together and lose the weight, they found a unique after-photo approach. This couple can now both fit into the man's previous shirts. Essentially, this couple's dedication to each other and a healthy lifestyle allowed them to lose the weight of an entire person. Losing weight isn't easy, but when you have someone special to help you along the way, anything is possible. They got in shape after years together. It's never too late for a healthy lifestyle change. This husband and wife were together for years before they decided to start dieting and working out. Check out the photos from their young days and it's easy to tell they have been madly in love for years. Perhaps it was that love for each other that eventually led to some massive weight loss. It's telling that the before photograph was taken in the kitchen and their after photo is a picture of the couple enjoying the outdoors. The first step to couples' weight loss: be active together on a daily basis. You wouldn't recognize them. Losing hundreds of pounds seems to bring a lot of perceived closeness to the couples on our list. This couple could barely hold on to each other in their before photo. After working out and eating the right foods together, this husband and wife were able to transform 100% into what appears to be new people. Look at how they now lean into each other. Their new bodies are literally skinnier when combined than one of their bodies in their former life. If you're morbidly obese, this is a great reminder that you can help each other shed the pounds. They shed the pounds and packed on muscle, while many of the couples on our list managed to lose a lot of weight and look fabulous together. This couple went one big step further. After losing more than 100 pounds combined, they decided to hit the gym and shoot for the ultimate proof of weight loss, a six-pack. Thanks to their love and support for one another and some incredible dedication, this couple ended up with a six-pack each. How many couples do you know that have accomplished a 12-pack? This is proof that we have the ability to change our lives if we put our mind to it. What the power of love can accomplish when you can barely fit into a selfie with your significant other, it's a good sign that you need to lose weight. This couple struggled with years of weight problems but found love together. They decided it was time for a change and quickly started to lose weight by supporting their journey together. In the end, they lost hundreds of pounds. With that type of dedication to helping each other, we have a feeling this couple is in it for the long haul together. It's not a simple journey, but it's one that millions of people around the world really need to consider. We should all motivate each other like this couple. Believe it or not, the weight loss journey can be fun. Sure, it takes a lot of work to lose the weight that is holding you back, but it can also be highly motivating. Imagine waking up as this couple and supporting each other every day. There is a special kind of new bond that is created when you work with your partner to find your best selves. You don't even have to wait until you're morbidly obese. Instead, set a plan to stay healthy together and then work towards that goal. Ultimately, this couple looks healthier and even buff in their new bodies. It takes hard work to accomplish this couple's weight loss. We found this couple's after photo to be very telling. Before they started eating healthy and working out every day together, they would have completely blocked out the Christmas tree in their after photo. They also wouldn't have been able to turn sideways into each other without bumping bellies. Now, the couple looks healthier and they don't have to worry about the negative effects of being obese. You'll notice that many of the couples on our list also dress better after they lose hundreds of pounds, a side effect of having more clothing options after losing a bunch of weight. This couple's weight loss transformation is mind-boggling. This couple is one of the most transformational we found online. The man in the photo lost more than 2/3 of his original weight and his partner also shed a significant amount of her body fat. They were young when they started losing the pounds, which likely made the process a little bit easier, although still incredibly grueling. All it takes is a healthy diet and regular trips to the gym and you can accomplish exactly what this couple achieved. Throw in a dash of love for each other and the process becomes significantly more meaningful. At the same time, from alcohol pics to thin and fabulous, one common factor we notice in a lot of before photos for previously obese couples is the presence of food or alcohol. It's easy to fall into the trap of unhealthy living without realizing you can make a simple change. This couple went from downing drinks to sharing a love of healthy eating and exercise. They now weigh less than one of them would have clocked in at when they were first dating. It's pretty obvious between these two photos that the female in this couple is much happier in her new body. Love really does make all the difference when a couple works together to reach their goals. Shedding the pounds can make for a much happier life together. There are some very specific examples that show exactly how transformative weight loss can be for a person or couple. When they set out to lose weight together, this guy and girl probably didn't realize how transformative the journey would be. Not only do they look fabulous, but they also look younger. Weight can cause skin problems and the extra pounds can make you look years beyond your age. Now, they can wrap their arms around each other without any issue. Their embrace in the after photo shows us exactly why a weight loss journey is so amazing when you do it together. It's all about sticking to your guns and working together. This guy looked like he was trying out for a linebacker position in the NFL during their before photo. She also needed to lose some weight to maintain a healthy lifestyle free of weight loss issues. They decided to support each other by watching what they ate and heading to the gym on a regular basis. Now, they are fit, happy, and ready to take on the world in each other's arms. It's not a simple journey, but the couples on our list prove that it's one you should definitely take if weight struggles are slowing down your quality of life. Would you recognize this weight loss couple on the street? When you have a couple whose before and after photos take up their own frames, it's pretty obvious that they need to lose some weight. The guy in his before photo was obviously not living a healthy lifestyle with an alcoholic beverage in his hand. The female was being active. Just look at that sledgehammer. Despite two different ways of living life, this couple came together and started watching what they ate and drank. Through some intense workout sessions and a promise not to fall back into their old ways, they ended up looking amazing and even happier in their new skin. 5Ks are their shared hobby now. Josh and Terry lost a combined 200 pounds. The couple felt they needed a healthier lifestyle and made gradual changes to achieve their goals. First, they started eating better and cite the Weight Watchers plan with helping in the diet department. Josh and Terry also began walking, at first just 15 minutes each evening. They gradually got into running and now regularly include 5Ks in their weekend plans. In an interview with Women's Day they said, "This way of life has opened up a whole new world for us. For instance, we now love going to the mall to walk and shop. Previously, we shied away from it because clothes shopping was too depressing. We're closer than ever because of our weight loss." This couple can now play with their dog. Meet Kevin and Tracy of Illinois, who together lost almost 160 pounds. Their weight loss journey began when they joined their local TOPS, an acronym for Take Off Pounds Sensibly. TOPS weekly support meetings taught them how to make better eating choices, as well as encouraged them onto an active lifestyle. Tracy told Women's Day, "I will never forget the first time our small dog realized that her human could chase and catch her when she ran away." Their advice is to always write down what you eat so that you are aware of how many calories you are actually consuming. The trip that was the final straw for this couple. CNN. This is Justin and Lauren Shelton, who together lost a combined 538 pounds. Their 19-month weight loss journey began after a trip to the emergency room. The reality check came when Justin's weight prevented doctors from diagnosing him properly since the machines couldn't support his weight, which at the time was almost 600 pounds. Justin and Lauren, who also had health-related complications of her own, were not able to do simple everyday tasks and were prevented from enjoying things that others got to enjoy, like roller coasters. Together they decided it was time for a change. They've lost almost 600 pounds together. CNN. With the help of a weight loss management program from a local medical school, the Sheltons learned what they should and shouldn't be eating, as well as how active they needed to be to lose the pounds. Now, they only go out on special occasions and prepare all their meals at home, where they make healthier versions of the food they love. In addition to tracking their calories with smartphone apps, Lauren tells CNN, "We go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week and take one day off and try to do something fun and active like hiking or swimming." She got to be with the man she fell in love with again. Connecticut couple Tony and Sheila lost nearly 300 pounds together. The couple tells Woman's Day that they had to start out slow. Over the course of their journey, Tony went from walking for 5 minutes at a time to being able to do almost an hour of cardio 5 to 6 times per week. They advise couples to branch out and find a community that will help encourage you. Sheila says, "I feel like I got my boyfriend, not just my husband, back because Tony was active when we first met. They, too, have quit eating out and opt to cook at home." They were on the brink of divorce. Bo and Amber Wagner were at rock bottom and on the verge of divorce when they decided to turn their lives around and lose weight. In addition to working out together for an hour each morning, the couple made a conscious effort to wean the bad stuff out of their diet. Amber's number one rule for herself was that if she wanted seconds at dinner, she'd have to force herself to get up to get it, which was difficult for her because of her weight. Eventually, they started eating better and living a more active lifestyle with their kids and lost a combined 308 pounds. His doctor didn't even recognize him anymore when they were planning their wedding. Matt and Hannah decided that they needed to make some changes in their lifestyles to proceed. It took months of hard work that consisted of planning out their meals carefully and taking up running. Matt told Elite Daily that at one point his doctor didn't even recognize him because he had lost so much weight. Together, they lost a combined 133 pounds, and you can see the amazing results in their wedding picture. Not only do they look happier and more confident, Matt and Hannah truly look comfortable in their own skin. This active couple proves what you can do with a support system. An active lifestyle isn't the only thing that helps shed the pounds. In this couple's before photo, they were obviously out exploring the world around them but still needed to lose some pounds. They continued to support each other, picked up healthy eating habits, and over time they started to lose weight and feel better. By the end of their weight loss journey, the man was able to place his arm firmly around his partner's shoulder. That might seem like a small victory for many people, but it made all the difference in their lives, and for a very good reason. When he broke a chair, he knew he needed to change. Express for Chris and Leslie of the United Kingdom. The final straw came when Chris smashed a wooden chair after attempting to sit down in it. The ordeal caused splinters to go into his leg, an injury which became infected due to his weight. Chris, who weighed over 400 pounds, also began to suffer from sleep apnea, which was a great cause of concern for his partner Leslie, who herself weighed over 200 pounds. Chris's doctor recommended he join Slimming World, a UK-based weight loss organisation. Since Chris was embarrassed to join on his own, Leslie signed up with him. This is Leslie's only regret. Express with Slimming World's help, Chris and Leslie lost a combined 308 pounds by utilising a controlled, healthy diet. They are also able to enjoy active, outdoor activities with their grandchildren like walking, swimming, and camping. Leslie told Express that she is excited to be able to travel more. We'd never been abroad as a couple. We wouldn't have dreamed of trying to go on a plane because Chris would never have fit into the seats. It's like a whole new world has opened up for us. Before we lost weight we didn't have a life. My only regret is that we didn't do something sooner. This couple became more communicative with each other. Florida couple. Jim and Pam used Weight Watchers to help them lose a combined 130 pounds. They told Woman's Day, "The face-to-face meetings are really what kept us accountable as we learned to phase processed foods out of our diet." For exercise, we started walking each day. Now we love to hike and ride bikes. Their weight loss journey has also helped their relationship. They used to use snacks as a way to express their love for each other, but since eliminating snacks, they've become more honest and openly communicative by talking to each other to express how they feel. They wanted to change the way the world saw them. Angela and her husband lost 200 pounds together after deciding to change the way people looked at them. Angela writes on her blog that the biggest change was their relationship with food and their lifestyle. Her biggest adjustment came from not being able to go out and enjoy meals with friends, a sacrifice that she probably doesn't regret in the slightest. They've also started going to the gym together, and although they were a little scared at first, Angela writes, "People do look at you funny when you're fat, but most people must remember. They won't look at you funny if you're fat at the gym." She was mad that she couldn't enjoy family outings. People Nevada mom of 3 Brenda was upset with herself after she was unable to complete a family hike at 311 pounds. I remember hiking with my family in June 2014 and I was exhausted and couldn't do the full hike. I was so upset about it. I was really mad at myself. I thought, I can't be like this anymore, she told People. Brenda's husband Nathan, who weighed 405 pounds, was also struggling to lose weight despite participating in CrossFit and weightlifting. The issue, they found, was within their eating habits, so they began to focus on clean eating. Clean eating was the key to success. Brenget's Fit/Instagram. Brenda told People, we cut out sugar and started eating more vegetables. Raw vegetables in salads and roasted vegetables. Whenever I could, I would take out a starch. They used MyFitnessPal on their phones to keep track of their diet, in addition to creating fitness accounts on Instagram to get in touch with a community that supported them during their weight loss journey. In a little over a year, the couple has lost more than 200 pounds combined. I love being able to do whatever I want physically. To be able to challenge myself and know that I will be able to do it and get better every single day, Brenda says. They lost almost 200 pounds on television. Bryce and Amber lost a combined 187 pounds to prepare for their upcoming wedding. The couple appeared on Extreme Makeover, Weight Loss Edition, where they begged the show's hosts, Chris and Heidi Powell, for help. By their final weigh-in, Bryce checked in at 206 pounds, having lost over 100, and Amber weighed 155 pounds, after losing 86. As a token of their appreciation, the Powells were invited to be a groomsman and a bridesmaid at the wedding. Bryce wrote on his Instagram account, sometimes I pinch myself in disbelief that I got to transform my life and get married to my sexy best friend. Together they weighed over 500 pounds. Like many couples before them, Kim James and Lee Coggins lost almost 200 pounds between the two of them before they tied the knot. Kim told Daily Mail, I would have hated having my photos taken on my wedding day. In fact, if I was the same size we would not be getting married. Kim and Lee weighed over 500 pounds between the two of them, which was attributed to a very poor diet and lack of exercise. Kim said, I couldn't bear people watching me eat because I was just worried they were thinking, why is she eating all that when she is so fat already? This couple swears by South Beach diet. Jason and Deborah of New York decided enough was enough after they weren't pleased with pictures of themselves on a recent trip to the Dominican Republic. Their weight loss method was to turn to the South Beach diet, which helped them lose almost 100 pounds between the two of them. They purchased the South Beach Diet Supercharged, the cookbook supplement, and an online subscription to the program. They told Woman's Day, we like to lay on the couch together and snuggle, but we couldn't do that when we were overweight because we didn't fit. It's easier to be closer now, literally. She cried when she realized she needed to lose weight. Wayne and Lindsay Burns of the United Kingdom met online and bonded over their struggles with weight. Lindsay tells Mirror that her breaking point came one day in the shower. I couldn't reach behind myself to wash my own back. I tried squirting soap behind me, using a sponge on a stick, but I just couldn't reach. I burst into tears. For Wayne, he realized he needed to change after the birth of their daughter. They both admitted to weight loss surgery but said, surgery takes away the weight, but it doesn't take away the problem. You have to do that bit yourself. Weight Watchers was the way to go for this couple. Kyle and Becky lost 203 pounds between the two of them. Kyle was at his heaviest in 2007, when he weighed 325 pounds. After his work offered a Weight Watchers program, he decided to join, and that's when he met Becky. She began cooking the meals for him, and realizing that they were easy to prepare, she decided to join herself. Kyle tells Bridal Guide that his biggest tip is to have a partner. There will be times where you have questions or ideas, and a partner who is following the same plan will be very helpful. It was their New Year's resolution to lose weight. This is Danny and Kalian. At the beginning of 2013, they made a New Year's resolution to lose weight and finally get healthy. The couple joined Weight Watchers and their local gym and have been supporting each other ever since, even starting a Facebook group to build a community of support around them. At his heaviest, Danny was almost 400 pounds but slimmed down to 184. Kalian has lost over 100 pounds so far and is still working hard towards her weight loss goals. Kalian writes to her followers, "Just because you cannot do it today, doesn't mean you can't do it someday." They both had their own reality checks, Oscar and Lori Balderrama, via Closer Weekly. This is Lori and Oscar Balderrama. Lori told Closer Weekly, "My 20-year high school reunion was a defining point for me. I was prom queen 20 years ago and there was a picture of me at one of the tables. When a former classmate didn't recognize me, I just felt awful." On Oscar's part, he says that, while refereeing one of my daughter's soccer games, I struggled to bend over and tie my own shoe. Looked up and saw my 6-year-old running around and laughing, and I wanted to be a part of that, but couldn't. Oscar signed them up for Nutrisystem via Closer Weekly. Oscar signed himself and Lori up for Nutrisystem, saying that, "I knew the only way it would work was if we did it as a team, and I was right." Nutrisystem delivered meals straight to the Balderrama's door. They supplemented their new diet with some light physical activity that they could fit into their daily schedule. It also helped that they had each other for encouragement. Lori told Closer Weekly, "Oscar became my cheerleader to help me avoid emotional eating when I was upset or stressed." Together, the Balderramas lost a combined 80 pounds. They wanted to be around for their children. For Australian couple Jennifer and Darren, they decided they needed to lose weight to be able to keep up with their children. Darren told 9honey, "Basically we want to be there for the long haul. I didn't want to be the one who couldn't walk my daughter down the aisle or couldn't go for a ride with my son. Even a simple bushwalk could actually cause a lot of pain." Their obesity was causing a myriad of health problems. While Jennifer was suffering from migraines, Darren was told that he had become pre-diabetic. They underwent a slight weight loss surgery to prepare for their journey. They made it through because they had each other in addition to taking on a habit of regular exercise. Jennifer and Darren are now conscious of what they eat and have even cleaned out their pantries to avoid the risk of succumbing to temptation. They have been maintaining their post-surgery weight loss in a healthy way ever since. Together, Darren and Jennifer have together lost over 200 pounds. Jennifer told 9honey, "I don't think either one of us would have the success that we've had if we didn't do it together. We've just changed our lives and taken away all the cheats." The happy couple lost all the weight they needed to prepare for their wedding day as well. Life is spicier for this Kansas couple. Kansas couple Zach and Brecca lost over 160 pounds combined. Like many of the couples on this list, the change came when they made drastic changes to their diet. Foregoing eating out and consciously controlling their portion sizes have helped the couple see results fast. They also began exercising at their local YMCA, where they are each other's cheerleaders, rather than someone who is always nagging at the other to stay on track. Brecca tells Woman's Day, "I can't help but look at Zach the way I did when we met 11 years ago. To sum it up, life is spicier.